It's a nice night tonight, man. Nice night out there, John. Yeah, let me stop through real quick. Let me stop through real quick before I get on with the rest of my night and all that. I got my L's rolled up already. You know what I'm saying? Try to let some people come in this John, and then I'm gonna get right into this. It was brought to my attention that somebody called me a liar and all that, which that's not true. You know what I'm saying? All this time, listen, man. Shout out to my nigga Twiz. You know what I'm saying? Man, I did them interviews how long ago? All of a sudden, boy, when I talk about he a liar, all of a sudden, why boy ain't been calling me a liar or said out loud about what I had to say in my little interview, Jones, or whatever you want to call it. I hate to call them Jones an interview because at the end of the day, I was just talking to my homie about some shit. That's how I looked at it. You know what I mean? But listen, the funny thing is I ain't lie about one thing I said in that joint. Like if somebody could do a breakdown on the interviews I did, everything I said was real right. I ain't had no reason to lie. You feel me? My whole thing was you not gonna get all lie that lie or be. Try to make me look crazy because you ain't like how I reacted to you not defending our mom and just certain shit. You know what I mean? Them Jones wasn't even supposed to be like a airing him out type John. It was just to respond and check him, like, you feel me? But it went where it went and it did what it did or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't lie about not one thing I said, yo. Not one thing, like bull, like bull crazy. So it's people doing all these little blogs and all that, right? It's people doing all these blogs and stuff on bull, pointing out lies he told over the years, all types of, you know what I'm saying? But he wanna call me a liar. So basically, the internet proved you a liar, and you want them to believe you that I'm a liar, so that them interviews I did where I'm checking you for calling me out my name, you feel me? Like even that, like nigga, like yo, the boy, like he called me a bitch, all that, like what? You know that wasn't true when you said it out your mouth. So you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had went live yesterday and somebody came in the comments and was like, yeah, boy was talking about you on his live. It wasn't good. He called you a liar, this, that, and the third. So it took me a while to find it, but I found it. He was talking to he was talking to a nigga named Caps or Angry Fan or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And when he pulled Bull on a live, me and man started asking certain questions and all that. He said something like, um, is this true? Is that true? I think he asked about the. I think he was asking about the Pap situation, the whole. Did he really put hands on something like that? Like you know what I mean? But and all I know is Bull said your own brother is outing you or something like that. And he was like, "Are you saying your brother was lying?" He like, "Yeah, yeah." He started blowing up. Yeah, he a liar. He a liar. So you saying your brother a piece of shit and just a liar and just lying on you? He like, "Yeah, yeah. I said that. I said that already. I'm like, yo, this boy lost his mind, man. Yo, it's to the point where it ain't even get me hyped like last time. You feel me? Because last time when that boy came on the internet and lied on me, right? And not just on me, just lied about a lot of, you mean? A lot. Boy lied about a lot. But when he first came to the internet, I was more shocked then because that let me know, hold up, this boy really tripping. Like, this boy really lost his mind, really lying, really trying, like, recreate shit. I'm like, yo, what the, you know what I'm saying? So when somebody said, oh, he called you a liar, and I went and looked into it, I said, oh, Yeah, Bull really lost his mind. This like I don't, I don't know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, he ain't talking about nothing, man. He got a lot to deal with other than trying to still call me a liar or I don't know what's up with him. You know what's up with the ball, but I ain't even get hype. I ain't even get mad. Like, you mean? The fact that he tried to lie on me the first time, I wasn't shocked that he went on there and you mean? Now, if he would have got specific and said, yeah, he was lying. He lied about this, he lied about that, then I would be able to respond and really rebuttal and prove that no, I ain't lied. But he ain't get specific as far as what I supposedly lied about. He just said, oh, yeah, he lied or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we not worrying about Bull, man. We not worrying about Bull. He was on there talking about people still using his name and the algorithms and all this other, man. I'm not, yo, people still got it mixed up, right? Like, if this channel do good and starts to excel and get bigger, that's cool. But if it don't, that's cool too. You feel me? Like, I only wanted this little platform to be able to respond to this bull if he try to, try to play with my name or try to lie on me, right? And now that I do got this little, the fact that I'm even able to go live, that's all I wanted, to be able to go live somewhere where if somebody try to lie on me, I could go live and respond to it and check situations. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this boy done lost his mind, man. Like, somebody gonna hurt boy. Like, listen, man, it's to the point with this boy, man. It's to the point with this boy. If somebody do something to this boy, like, it would be hard for me to feel some type of way, dog. Like, it's getting like that. It's getting ridiculous to the point where you lying like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. Somebody was to do something to this boy, man, it's gonna be hard to feel bad. Like, it's like, dog. It's like it's like you want somebody to, to draw on you, like, But yeah, boy wasn't talking about too much, man. Like, it wasn't nothing for me to even get hype about. You know what I'm saying? I thought, I thought I possibly was gonna have to hit Twizzler again, like, yo, bro, yeah, I need your platform again. This boy said this, that, and the third, but all right, he called me a liar. That's cool. You know what I mean? I don't lie about nothing. I ain't got no reason to fraud about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got on that joint and kept it real. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with the audio. I'm just muting it because somebody got music going, and I don't want that shit affecting. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, this is crazy, man. Crazy, man. Friday night, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to enjoy myself and all that. Albert, Albert Baylor, what up? Shout out to the subscriber. I think his name Veli the Don or something like that. He the one that commented. He the one that commented on my last live I did and basically was like, yo, yeah, boy came at you on his joint and shit. I'm like, oh yeah. What did he say? Send me the link or whatever. They ain't send me no link, but they was like, yeah, boy called you a liar. Yeah, man. Real Brinks, what he lied about. I mean, he basically just lied about calling me a liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. It wasn't nothing crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought this boy would draw and I was going to have to, you know what I'm saying? Come out again and draw, like, right? But but no, he just tried to call me a liar, like, you know what I'm saying? Which, like I said, people that know us know I ain't no fraud. I don't be fraud. And then, you mean? Wasn't nothing to lie about. You mean? Like, I don't get him. I'm just surprised that he was bold enough to still even mention anything about me. Knowing I ain't a fraud, knowing that everybody that know us know everything I was saying was facts. Like, this is like real life. Like, like, oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. I think fame notoriety, attention, those type of things that make somebody lose their mind, yo. For real. For real, man. Like, yeah, I was expecting something out of pocket. I thought he got out of pocket. Like that ain't I ain't even I ain't even tripping off that. Because if he ever gets specific and say what I lied about, I'm gonna be able to prove I didn't lie. So you know what I mean? It ain't about nothing. But what's up with y'all, man? You know, I just wanted to get on here and be like, yo, the boy still lying. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like you got ARP doing blogs about you, breaking down how, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, it's crazy. But still want to call people liars as if, man, nobody lying on you, bro. Like, what the, you mean? It's crazy. I'm gonna make it short. I'm gonna make it short of the comment section. The comment section on my channel, when I started responding to certain things, right, outside of the interviews I did, you mean it's people that was there for some of this stuff I was talking about, you mean, that literally hopped in the comment section and was like, oh yeah, like, that's all facts what he's saying. Like, you mean I was there, you mean he telling the truth. Like, what? I don't got a fraud about nothing. Yeah, I ain't really get mad. I said, man, he telling this to his audience, so why would I, why would I get too hyped, man? His audience, they fans of his, so they gonna believe whatever he say. If he say, yeah, the boy's a liar, he this, they gonna be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? But outside of his fan base, motherfuckers that got sense, you know what I'm saying? They look at, they know what's up. I mean, most people could tell, like, yeah, boy ain't, boy don't give off like he be fraud or he a liar, like, you mean? He said, have you seen him? He said, yeah, he a liar. Have you seen him? The Real Phone Jones, what's up? Yo, can y'all hit the like button? Whoever stopped through this joint, hit the like button for me. It helped, you know what I'm saying? If I don't know if y'all follow the boy Angry Fan or the boy Caps or whatever, but the boy Easy did a live or whatever, right? Main man did a live. He like, yeah, the boy a liar, this, that, and the third. He like, he like, have you seen him since? Have you seen him since? No, they ain't seen me since, dog. Why would they see me unless they subscribe to my channel? I'm not doing interviews, bro. Like, that's the thing. Like, this boy acting like, this boy tripping, man. The boy Polo World had hit me on Twitter like, it's things I really could have did. Like, I could have, you know what I'm saying? I could have talked about more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't get too crazy on some trying to expose him because that's not what it was. But I'm going to check you for trying to call me out my name, try to lie on me and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we two totally different individuals. Like, you know what I'm saying? Two totally different. That boy was sitting on there. He was sitting on there with the boy Angry Fan, hype-ish. You mean all hype? Super hype. This boy start yelling. Getting amped up and all that. And it's like, where's that energy at with people in real life that's playing and all that? What you mean? Like, pretty. Yeah, boy, weirdo bad. Like, if he was paying attention, right? Y'all remember when the boy Byron Blake was doing the Y'all remember when the boy Byron Blake was doing them videos? Y'all remember when Byron Blake did them videos about how he supposedly was in PC before or something like that and all this and all that, and why he got paperwork that's sealed and all that attached to a case in Montgomery County? Yo, we don't even bang with each other. And I got online on my channel and tried to clear it up for him because I remember the case that they was talking about. I tried to clear the boy name up and all that. He probably don't even know about that. But nigga, I ain't frauding about nothing. I ain't got no reason to lie about nothing. You feel me? I'm thorough enough to where when niggas say something that I know is a lie about you, I went on there and tried to clear it up, even though I don't bang with you. You know what I'm saying? I told him how that case, you know what I mean? If it's anything sealed, it's because the CI names that's attached to it, because I told him how you had two CIs that set you up on that case. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the boy Byron Blake, he found it. The boy Byron Blake, he found this shit that I didn't even know about or hear about before or none of that. I don't know if it's real or if it's valid, but you trying to sit on here and play, like, you know what I'm saying? Everything I said on my Jones was real rap, no lies. So they still call me a liar and all that. When these boys come out the woodworks with all this stuff about you, like how they trying to say you was in PC and all this other shit, I'm not gonna try to defend you, even though I don't bang with you, but you know, I don't see you being in PC or nothing like that. You feel me? But who knows? Mm-hmm. Who knows, man? I'm old enough now, wise enough now to have experienced enough in life where it's like, yo, you never know. You never know what somebody gonna do behind closed doors or where their integrity at when nobody looking. You feel me? So, it's not like I was in there with him when he had to do the little, you know what I mean? The little time in the little Montgomery County joint. So I don't know what he was doing or how he was carrying it for real, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, what y'all think, man? If y'all seen it, what y'all think, yo? Real rap. Boy need to get specific about what I supposedly lied about, so I could check it and make him look dumb, like the kid, like what you mean, like what the fuck, yo. I be trying not to cuss on this joint. I be trying not to talk how I really talk, like you feel me. That's one thing about YouTube. I'm trying to I'm trying to let this channel be around. You feel me? I need this channel to be around, so I'm trying to like. But if I was to talk how I really talk, man, like, yeah, the numbers would probably be up. Because I'm definitely a hot temper type of person, like, for sure, for sure. It's crazy. But yeah, off of this, man, off of this bull, man. And it wasn't even nothing to get hype about. The boy tried to call me a liar because the boy Angry Fans asked him like, "Yo, what your brother was saying and all that was he lying?" He like, "Yeah, he was lying." And I'm like, "Come on, man, like, yo." Another thing they was talking about, right? Jason Carter. When a motherfucker lies so much, everything starts sounding like a lie. And that's the point that I want people to understand. Like, you feel me? I'm not even tripping off bull calling me a liar because I know how I'm built. I know how I carry it. People that know us know I'm a totally different individual than bull. Like, I don't go through the type of things bull go through. People, you know what I'm saying? Like, people ain't play with me coming up in my life and all that. Like, I wasn't picked on. I wasn't bullied. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, as a young boy, of course, people tried me. It was situations, but I rumbled. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was a whole different person, man. Like, I've done things that boys can say he never did and never would do, or you know what I mean? Like, like two different. You know what I mean? But yeah, boy, boy, he gonna get himself hurt from somebody. You mean he gonna, well, you mean you end up getting himself hurt and all that. But another thing they was discussing on this live, right? They was talking about how, dang, bro, you from Philly? Why you had the the GPS thing? Explain the whole GPS thing. How you was, And he was like, he was like, yeah, like I don't know every part of the city and all that. So like, yeah, certain parts that who knows every block, every single block or address or where they from. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, that's all right, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes you've never heard of a little block, and it's like, hold up, where that's at? What you mean? All right, I'm gonna put the GPS in. The drone might tell you pull up, and it's like, hold up, what? You from over where? You know what I'm saying? Oh, all right, I'm gonna put the GPS in or something. That's different than, places you said you grew up, neighborhoods that you're supposed to be familiar with from your childhood, from you growing up. No, you shouldn't need a GPS. anywhere that I said, anywhere that I talked about on my live when I'm like, talking about where I'm from and all that, and what parts of the city I grew up in, this block, and starting to get geographical with it. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I hit the city, you know what I'm saying, I know how to access all those places off the top of my head. You feel me? Depending on what part of the city I enter from. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Is it true Easy was in PC? That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't rock with him, you know what I'm saying? I would, like I said, you know what I'm saying? I know Bull. You know what I'm saying? I don't I don't see him in PC. You feel me? But I don't know what the circumstances was when he was, who knows? Y'all hear me muting it because people playing music pulling up. I'm on the balcony and like I said, ain't nothing going on with the audio, but copyrighted music could get you. You know, all right, we good. I had to wait till somebody pulled up. I had to make sure they turned their will off so the music started playing. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just know this, man. Let me tell y'all this, right? Let me tell y'all this. Let me keep it a beam with y'all. Whether or not me and Ball rocking with each other or not, if I was to find out that any of this is true as far as him being in PC, um, the type of stuff ARP was talking about, the type of stuff the boy Byron Blake was talking about, because technically I wasn't there. I was just around at times, to where when he caught that case, I remember it. You know what I'm saying? I remember, the process of helping him bail out and all that. You know what I'm saying? I had to go pick my mom up so she could be a signature on the bail. So I definitely remember the situation. But like I said, I wasn't in there with him when he was in there, so I don't know how he carried it for real. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? But if anything, man, if any of that is true, man, like I said, whether I bang with him or not, man, my heart would be broke, man. Cause like I said, man, he ain't tell our story right. He ain't represent. He ain't represent right. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't represent right. So I was disappointed. Like, he wasn't carrying it like a Philly nigga. Like, certain stuff was coming out where he was referring to, where we from, as like, as if it was somewhere he wasn't from. Like, them niggas or y'all niggas. Like, as if he's not a part of. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether I live in the city or not, I'm a Philly nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not talking about nothing about the city without saying us or we, or because that's just what it feel like, because that's home, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know, man. That it would be crazy though, I tell you that. It would be crazy. So yeah, if anybody, whoever trying to find out if it's true or not, you mean, do y'all due diligence and all that, and if y'all find something that's factual, then I mean, bring it to me, give me a link, something. You know what I mean? I ain't never like that would be so disappointed, man. My heart would be broke, man. I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying, for real. Cause we really come from a sturdy line, man. We come from a thorough line, man. Real rap. As far as like the rest of our family, like the grandma that raised me and all that, like and I ain't gonna say raised me because my mom did raise me and all that, but I'm just saying like the type of grandma I had, she was a G, man. Like it's like what I mean? It's like we come from a thorough stock, and he kind of just misrepresented like what we about, what we like, you know what I'm saying? All that like yeah, like for my family that's still down there, he ain't showed my whole family or you know, but it's like for my family that's still down there, it's like I was embarrassed for them. It's like we know we come from a good stock. Like we ain't goofy. Nothing about us is goofy. Like we ain't, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, the internet, the influence of the internet had things looking crazy. Of course, that was gonna be frustrating. Like I mean, that's why I had, man. Enough was enough, man. Enough was enough. I had to come out and let it be known. Like no, you know what I'm saying? It's some honorable shit over here. Like it ain't like no like. But yeah, that would be crazy because we all know, that we know what came out, what I addressed in the interview. So yeah, I confirmed some things, by coming out during the interview and all that, cause I ain't no fraud. I ain't gonna lie about something. You know what I'm saying? But that would mean that, damn, you know what I mean? That would be like, damn, the situation with my little bro, and then if this nigga was in PC or something like that, man, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, man. Good job, Gucci. Tell on niggas. Oh, Perk Franklin. Whoa, what's up? His records is sealed. Bloggers tried to get it. Yo, so listen, like I said, if anything is sealed in that case, right? Like I said, I would understand because, like I said, I was around a little bit. The two CIs that he thought it was, because he definitely had some CIs and shit, right? Like I said on the live before, yo, it was this little white John, and it was this white boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure statute of limitations should be over with and all that. You know what I mean? But like the white boy, he had the little, the little money that was funny, that was going around. You know what I'm saying? He had the little funny money going around and all that. So when I used to come around, I would have boy give me something and all that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So that's how I know boy for a fact. Like, you know what I mean? So when he explained the situation, like he had a white boy and a little John and shit, I think they two of the CIs that was, you know what I mean? And I was like, damn, because I'm like, I definitely thought they was something was strange about him when I used to be around. They had come through and all that. So it just made sense to me, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, who knows? I don't know the details. I ain't never seen boy paperwork. I ain't never, you know what I mean? But I just know, you know what I'm saying, when you got CIs on your John and all that, they not going, if you get the paperwork, yeah, it's not going to have their first and last names and all that, and their address and all that, you know, unless it's a discovery John, but that would come to you, the person that they told on. That would come to, you know what I mean, the discovery would be, you know what I mean? That would be crazy though. I'd be disgusted, man, to be like, yo, what the you know what I'm saying? Because if I tell our story and all that, I could tell it in a way where, people will look at everything a lot different. You feel me? Like, I don't want people thinking like, the situation with little bro, like, this nigga just always been a nigga that would possibly flip or something. It was like, no, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was honorable. Like, everything was, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where shit went wrong or where, for real, you know what I mean? And I wasn't around enough to be close enough to the situations to, to really know what's going on with niggas or how they moving or, you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's crazy, but yeah, man. Somebody, if that's true, man, yeah, man. I can't even, like, you would have to put yourself in my shoes, right? You have to put yourself in my shoes and try to understand how it would possibly feel if you a street nigga, right? You know what I mean? And you got one brother that, that you love dearly, you know what I mean, that you really grew up with, you know what I'm saying, all your life, you know what I'm saying? And he make a decision that go against everything you believe in. You still love him, but your heart is broke. Like, that's the situation still to this day. You know what I mean? If it was to come out that this boy was in PC and this, that, and the third and all this other, and he treated my little bro like that, you know what I mean? As if he was the most honorable boy or something, or he was like the most gangster or something. Yo, I'll be mad as shit. I'm gonna keep it real. I'll be mad as shit. Like, what, nigga? I mean, the whole time, you know what I'm saying? Because that would mean that, he was on some shit years ago. That case is years ago that they talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, a decade more, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, like, it would mean, like, damn, you was on some that shit decades before, bro, got in a situation and made a bad decision that he made, you feel me? But, man. dog showed too many flaws regardless, just how he carry it on his own lives. Exactly. But yo, niggas don't understand that real recognize real. And even though you go live and you on camera and all that and putting on a character, man, niggas can kind of tell if that's just really your character. If you just a goofy, you know what I mean? Like, real red. How you feel he cut your little bro off, but still cool with the blogger that told? I mean, that show your character. Like, that show your character. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't have picks when it comes to something like that. You feel me? You either against that type of shit or you not. As simple as that. Ain't no, oh, I'm cutting him off because he was so close to me. He was my little brother and did that. So I can't deal with him. But oh, I only do business with this boy. He did that, but we only got a business situation. Like you can't have picks, dog. You either against it or you ain't. Like me, I'm totally against that. You feel me? Like I said, there's details about. Like I said, I explained how I was locked up hearing rumors about that, calling home. He was ducking my calls because he, he know how I am as a brother. He know the type of nigga I am. He know I was not gonna be with trying to hear no shit like that. He know I was. You know what I mean? That's how thorough I am. He couldn't face me with that. You know what I mean? My mom had to end up, being the one to tell me like, but he couldn't face me with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he know like what. I don't, like I don't, yeah, man. But try to put yourself in my shoes, man. Having to, possibly, be in a position of where, you got one brother that draw. You know what I mean? You still love him and all that, but you still, you know, you a street nigga, so you like, it's like that's always just gonna weigh on you, right? I'm never gonna get over that, right? Because I'm just so stuck on how could it have happened? Like how did it happen? Like how, you know what I'm saying? When you know somebody, especially when it's somebody like a little bro, it's like you just trying to picture, man. What, you know what I mean? Like how was they able to flip you? Like you feel me? But yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't know. He just he could be cool with boy all he want. That definitely go to show some of his character though. Ain't no in between. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? See, I ain't wanna, I ain't want this live to be completely stuck about this bull, man. But he called me a liar on there when he was talking to the bull caps, and I'm just like, man, listen, man, I don't lie about nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't fraud. I be keeping that shit a bean. You know what I mean? So I need him to get back on there, say what I lied about, so I can check you and prove that nigga, you wrong. I ain't lie about nothing, nigga. Everything I said was facts, nigga. And people that know us know that. Like I ain't. That's why I ain't keep going all crazy trying to prove my point or nothing like that, because people know, man. You know what I mean? Just like people know I'm from Philly. Like I don't gotta get on there and be on his type of time. You know what I'm saying? I put a couple clips up on my channel just to show, like, yo, like, I could get geographical. I'm not down there right now. I don't live in Philly right now, but it's like I was just living down there a few years ago. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? People was running into me in real life. It's people that I worked with, like all types of, you know what I mean? Y'all hear that? I gotta mute it real quick. Hold on. It's Friday night. People, I'm on the balcony and all that. Yeah, I don't want nothing to mess up with the live, so I'm on the balcony right now getting some fresh air, talking to y'all. You know what I mean? I rode the L up, brought it out here, and all that. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all, man. Like a lot of this internet stuff, man, took a toll on me, man, because I got regular life. I live a regular life. You feel me? Like I thought I was gonna have to, I don't call it crash out. That's like how, you know what I mean? I feel like the whole crash out John and all that, that's just how new people talk. You feel me? I was gonna hurt somebody. It's simple as that, man. I thought I was gonna have to hurt somebody, go to jail, to show the world that, yo, nah, man, don't play with mine, man. Don't think, man, you mean? Don't think you gonna play with my mom's name and lie on her and what? People forgetting that that's what brought me, you know what I'm saying, like to the internet in the first place. But if the boy lie on me again, man, just bring it to me like y'all did, man. Bring it to me like y'all did, you mean? Because I definitely appreciated it. I ain't even know nothing about it. I ain't know nothing about it, yo. And I'm like, yo, that's why I needed this platform. I needed a platform, you know what I'm saying? Because when somebody got a big platform like that, they could, they could mention you, discredit you, tear you down in ways and you don't even know. And it just sit on the internet and linger. People think it's true, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. Crazy, man. But we moving on, man. I don't lie about nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all watch my interviews and all that, make your mind up if you feel like I was being genuine and keeping it thorough, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't expect everybody to agree with me like he do and all that. But we moving on, man. Let's move on, man. The boy Fujiano about to come home. This is Guccimane, last artist. Is Fujiano gonna want to get out his deal? Y'all feel like he gonna want to get out his deal? Seeing as though everybody he was signed with either died, went to jail, you know what I'm saying? Real rap. Y'all might gotta go back. But Fujiano, the last 1017 artist, he about to be released. Y'all feel like he gonna stay with Gucci and just try to be the main artist, the top artist of 1017? You know what I'm saying? Or he gonna try to slide too? What y'all think, man? Leave a comment, man. I know everybody's shocked about Gucci, man. Tell me what y'all think about this Gucci situation. Did he tell? Because we gotta keep it a being, right? Whether it's everyday people, whether it's everyday people, a celebrity, telling is telling, dog. Simple as that. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Whether you related to me, a celebrity, if you told I ain't gonna lie about it, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, you feel me? If you did something that was that, then it's that. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple as that, yo. But yeah, I'm just shocked, right? I'm just shocked. I did a live about this yesterday. Some of these lives that I do, based on the engagement, I'll decide to keep it or not when it ends, you know what I mean? But I did a live the other night. All of the details wasn't out. And now that all of the details is out, everybody know Guccimane name Roderick Davis. People, yo, come on, yo, that nigga had mixtapes. That nigga had mixtapes and shit that I think had his real name on it, or when you see paperwork and it's saying RD explained this or told us this or gave this information, what you call it? You know what I mean? Mr. Handsome 95 Gucci what? Man, listen, man, he told. Because this the thing, right? He gave information that led to their arrest. That's telling. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. You mean? Anything you say that could be used against somebody else in the court of law, and then they get booked, crib get raided, all that, dad gone, all that. Come on, man. What you call it, yo? You got celebrities online like, no, Gucci wouldn't do that. Gucci a good boy. Man, do this look like the same boy that was on stage with Jeezy, talking heavy, that persona, that, you know what I'm saying? Do this look like the same boy? Like, I understand he was under pressure, they caught him out of bounds and all that, but still. He had to make it home to his youngin'. Listen, I get it. He had to make it home to his youngin', his wife and all that, but you ain't put up a struggle or nothing. You mean, I get it, though. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? They had Dracos out on him and all that, but Even with that, they let you live, right? All right, you had to sign a paper. They made you sign a paper, right? You know what I'm saying? And oh, they recorded him. See, they allegedly recorded him and made him verbally say, "Yeah, I signed you out. You out your contract type time." Yeah, somebody put a cell phone out, and you know what I'm saying? When you look at the details, it makes the situation look a lot more crazy. Like, yeah, some of them details is like, damn, boy, like what? You know what I mean? So as y'all can see on the screen, I'm pretty sure everybody can read here. Guccimane, first and last name is Roderick Davis, right? We all know this, right? You see paperwork and you see RD. RD told Williams Jr. they could reschedule this. They could do, you know what I'm saying? You start looking through this, RD was saying some things that you shouldn't be saying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can see. After art, like just yo, that's what I'm saying. It's Friday. People probably drinking. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all can see the screen like that, but I'll probably post this in the community section. It's already going around online, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what can he say? What can he say, man? Ain't nobody fabricating this. It ain't like nobody was on the campaign to get Gucci out of here, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was the main studio where everything went down at, you know what I'm saying? This room that's on the screen, this is the room that when they ran down on Gucci and all that, had him sign everything, it was in this room, right? And the next room across from this is where some more people that was with Gucci, they was over there watching like a football game or something, right? Right? When when Poohshiesty allegedly did all this to Gucci, him and Big 30 or whatever, in the next room, this was going on, right? The other people, this was going on. They start yoking people up. Yo, give me your watch. Give me, you know what I'm saying? So the abrasion on board neck, probably from where they snatched that chain off and it went across his skin real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, same thing with the wrist, you know what I'm saying? Somebody forcefully taking something off you, you might, you know what I mean? Might get bruised up and all that. You know what I mean? These bulls ain't got no sense though, right? You see, right after the situation, niggas is right online. Yo, look at my wrist, look at my neck, look at, you know what I'm saying? And it was, and yeah, it was used as evidence. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man. Crazy, man. I don't like to see nobody book, so you can say free Pooh Shiesty, but it don't look like that's gonna be the situation. Like, mm. Now of course, we don't expect Guccimane to take the stand, right? But whether he gave that information, the, the gas, pardon me. But listen, whether he gave that information in person, in the interrogation room, he still gave it and it was documented to where now people have it, right? Whether he don't, if he said, I won't get on the stand or I won't make any more statements or whatever, nigga, they still got that from you. That's good enough. It's still incriminating and it still was probable cause to go grab them. You know what I'm saying? So that's good enough. You know what I'm saying? People be thinking that, oh, I ain't tell because I ain't go on no stand. Um, they don't got me recorded saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then if they this information that Gucci gave, right? It could have been verbal or it could have been he wrote it down. You know what I'm saying? They probably they either asked him to verbally explain the chain of events, or they asked him to write it down the best of his ability or something like that. You know what I mean? And from the looks of it, he did just that. Everybody keep talking about, yeah, his security is a cop, and so they said in the midst of the robbery, his security was a cop, a off duty cop, and they took his gun, so it had to be they had to report it and all that. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. If the security gun got taken, he could have reported, his gun stolen and all that. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. They said Gucci had the same security all these years, right? So, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. But you definitely can't use your security as a blanket to why why you did what you did or told what you told. Mm-hmm. Point being, this is the point. If they took Gucci wedding ring like they said, jewelry and cash from him, all that, that's the type of stuff you could keep it in the streets about. If you want to keep it in the streets. Mm-hmm. Gucci probably, Gucci, listen, he got to know poohshiesty. You know what I'm saying? He got to know poohshiesty as a person. And he probably realized, like, yo, damn, if they'll do that, if they'll do this to me, how they did this to me, like, in the middle of the day, this wasn't at night, this was, the middle of the day, right in the studio, you feel me? Like, the video that came out of poohshiesty in the shootout, in the McLaren and all that. Listen, man, cuz get busy. Cuz get busy. And I think Gucci was scared for his life, man. Simple as that. Simple as that, man. People gonna try and make excuses, man. I'm telling you what it is. This picture right here, I want y'all to focus on his face, right? Like I said, we know Gucci for the persona he has as a rapper. So we kind of hold him to that. Any rapper that we listen to, that we bang with, that we think is street or really about that, if anything street happened to them, around them, surrounding them, you expect it to be carried, in a way that reflect their music, right? Man, listen, the look on Gucci face, man. Just focus on Gucci face. Really look at his expression, right? He like, oh yeah, y'all gonna carry it like that? Y'all gonna do me like that? Hey Pooh, listen, this supposed to be poohshiesty that got him by the collar and all that. I think he's looking over at poohshiesty dad as if like, yo, you gonna let him do me like this, bro? You know what I'm saying? Supposedly poohshiesty dad gave him that look like, listen, man, y'all grown men, man. You know what I mean? I can't stop him. You know what I mean? And I don't know. If poohshiesty dad would have been more like Craig dad, he wouldn't be booked, right? He was supposed to tell him, put the gun down, son. put the gun down, son. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. You know what I'm saying? Yo, like, this ain't the right way to do it, bro. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? But, listen, from that press conference, poohshiesty was prepared to clap ball in that joint, right? Let's not get it twisted, right? poohshiesty ain't got the shiesty on because that's another thing, yo. They trying to make it seem like poohshiesty had the shiesty on because he was trying to hide his identity, or he was trying to be, like stealthy, right? No, the boy named poohshiesty. He the one that kind of made the shiesty kind of popular and all that, to where all the young boys and YNs or whatever you want to call it wearing them joints. Like, you feel me? So like, that's just his whole thing. Like, you feel me? So they tried to highlight that, like, yeah, look, everybody has these masks on. This was orchestrated. They knew they was gonna do that. Nah, man, they dressed like that. You know what I mean? It just so happened they was having a conversation. It went left, and he told his man go get the bag with the chop in that joint. You know what I mean? And that quick, it went from so you ain't gonna sign that, bro. I'm trying to get out this joint. You know what? All right, yo, bro, get the joint, get the. You know what I mean? And now you know we at where we at, man. I just need the real ones to keep it a bean as far as like, did this boy tell? Simple as that. Like, did this boy tell, man? Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Jeezy has officially, see, this is what I want people to understand. Jeezy has officially won the verses, right? And Jeezy has officially won the beef in general. The beef between him and Gucci, yes, rest in peace to Pookie Loke. Yeah, all right, Pookie Loke got killed, you feel me? That was a soldier, you know, that was falling throughout the situation, but that's war. That's beef. That's, you know what I'm saying? You might lose a soldier, depending on how real it is, right? But even with that, man, Jeezy on top of this whole situation. I don't care how many years later it is, he won. Simple as that. Mm. Big Meech just did an interview. They asked him, how did you meet Jeezy? Big Meech kept it a beat, and everything he said about how he met Jeezy was some real, some real shit. Simple as that. I think I'm getting a cold, man. My nose is getting all stuffy and nasally and all that. Like, yo, yeah, man, we had to talk about this. Well, Gucci, man. Of all people. Of all people. That's like, all right. That's like, what if it was Waka Flocka, right? What if it was Waka Flocka that this happened to, right? Would y'all feel like he told? What if this was Styles P? What if this was Styles P? What if this happened to Jadakiss? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, think about some of the rappers that we hold to the, you know what I mean? To that stature of being like, yo, a real one. A street, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, what if this was Benny the Butcher? What if this was Benny the Butcher or something? Or, you know, what if Ab ain't never go to jail and you know what I'm saying? And this was Ab or something. Would y'all be making excuses or would y'all be like, you know what I mean, somebody he told? Now everybody in the end, like yo, let's hear what Boosie guys say. See, let's hear what Boosie guys say. Boosie just was going on a rampage about if you was in PC in jail, you this, you that. I wonder, do he consider this telling? Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure everybody do. I'm pretty sure everybody do, man. You know what I'm saying? They said Gucci was telling them boys, listen, man, here go their Instagram accounts, all that. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Man. It's crazy, man. Yo, I know y'all seen this, right? This was Fetty Wap. This is one of the Fetty Wap homies and all that. This video been going around. They pulled up, ran down on him, took his chain off. You know what I mean? Took his, you know, the bags that people be carrying across their chest with the bread in it and all that. Took that. Let me get that. Let me get the watch, the rings, all that, right? So you know what I mean? They stripped him down to everything valuable. Now, mind you, if y'all seen this video where he's standing at in front of that car, he had like two to three other people standing there with him, right? The car slide up. The way the car, you know, man, listen, it's a certain way a car can slide up where you know it's something, you know what I mean? Instead of backing something out and being prepared to bang on that joint, right? What they do? They 50-yard dash on board. Yo, listen, man. Now, I'm not saying niggas was supposed to just stand still and you know what I'm saying, but y'all niggas posted on the block like this. Nobody strapped. Even if a car pull up on some out of nowhere and it startle you real quick, you know what I'm saying? It only take a couple seconds to get that joint up off your hip or wherever you keep it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, that should have went different. You know what I'm saying? Main man gonna look at that video like, yeah, I had the wrong people around me because they just, the way they ran off was like, if Boy would have got blazed down, they wouldn't even came back and tried to, you know what I'm saying? Like, wherever they ran all the way there. They ain't come back. You know what I mean? They ain't come back to nothing. I mean, they could have kidnapped Boy. They could have stuffed Boy in the wheel and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the squad just slid right on me. Right on me. Like, I wouldn't, listen, I wouldn't have no rap for none of them. Yeah, I mean, he still, you know, he lived to see another day, but yeah, man, like, go to show people you got around you on a daily basis that's talking that gang and all that with you and all that. That's how they gonna carry it. If niggas run down on you, they gonna throw their hands in the air, bro. I ain't had nothing to do with it, bro. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, yo. Yeah, that was a bad joint, man. Like, yeah, I had to hop on here, man. It's Friday, man. I'm about to get off this joint, relax, hot shower, you know what I'm saying? Roll up again, and enjoy the rest of my night, man. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man. Man, I'm rocking with you if you rocking with me. I appreciate y'all for stopping through. Yeah, the boy's a liar. I mean, the world know he a liar, so him calling me a liar, you know what I mean? I wasn't gonna get too hype about it, but I decided to talk about it for a few. You know what I'm saying? It needed to be addressed. I don't want anybody just online talking about your boy a liar and then I don't say nothing, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. It's the bull, the honorable bull. It's like, no. It's like, no, I should have started bidding with that, though. The honorable bull, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, yo, subscribe to the channel, man. Hit the like button for me before y'all slide out of here. You know what I mean? Listen, man, it don't cost much, man. It don't cost much, yo. Like, for real. Now, this comment right here, just before we get out of here, this comment right here is from somebody that was there for one of the situations I was explaining when I first started the channel and all that. As you can see, it's a all facts, no BS, true story. That person was there. That person really know us, right? Person that commented that know us, been around us for years and all that, man, can vouch the difference between me and you know the bull. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yo, I don't be frauding, man. Like, it's crazy, man. But like I said, man, I'm out of here, man. I'm rocking with you if you rocking with me. Take from Let's Keep It Honorable TV. I'm out.